Are they actually for real with this? Now, this is an electronic dartboard, so they're probably plastic tipped darts, which, you know, takes the lethality out of the situation. But still, like, getting hit with a dart, regardless of what it's tipped with, will hurt. At least it's a small place. I can't speak to that, Mal, because I have not played Shenmue's dart minigame. We're playing cricket because I like it. Oh right, I have to account for lag here. I did not account for lag. Nope, shit. Okay, that is pretty bad. I can't get the timing down. It's not at all where I want it to be. There it is.
Yes.
Oh, I still whiffed it! I still whiffed the triple. God damn it. Not that I'm one to talk, but I thought you said you were good at this, Amasawa. Like, damn. There we go. Now we're scoring. Nope. Nope. I really want someone to just start creeping up from behind right now. And just every time the camera turns back around, they just get closer. And then eventually you go to throw a dart, and the battle music just starts. Also, I'm playing an awful game, but Amasawa is actual hot garbage. That didn't even hit the board. Mal, I'm winning and it's not close. Seriously.
Yagami-san, やっぱりすごい.
Hey, you scored a thing.
俺の勝ちだな。
こういうこともあります.
Good job not getting shut out, Amasawa. And I played a garbage game, too. My dude's really gonna sit back there just like, yeah, I beat that young girl at darts. He really is! He is really gonna rub it in! Generally, like, at least that I'm familiar with, the plastic tip darts that I'm familiar with are, they actually have rounded tips because the dartboard itself is like a pegboard kind of thing, and they just kind of slip into a slot. Rather than like metal darts, like the dartboard is made of cork and it actually just like sticks in because it's sharp. But as Chaos pointed out, you can still put one in a brick. Like, I wouldn't say it's sharp, but you still don't want one going in your eye. Should I have gone easy on you? Don't rub it in. No, I'm rubbing it in. I haven't played a whole lot with metal darts, but I've played a couple times and I've actually felt the tips and they are very sharp and they spook me out. So if I ever actually had a dartboard, I would probably prefer the plastic ones. If only just because the if only just because I like the electric ones, the electronic ones. Anyway, did you see anyone suspicious or were you just not watching? Kinda got too into the game and forgot to look around. Oh, come on. How could you do? Okay, I wasn't looking either. Darts did not make for the best cover activity. All right, what should we do instead? Where could we watch out for potential assailants? I know. Let's go play Kamuro of the Dead in this covered curtain arcade game. How is the batting center going to be any better? Still be able to see anyone approaching us that could be even better than darts. If one person does all the batting, the other can observe our surroundings without losing concentration on a game. That's what you said about this one, and you lied. Even better, a bat makes for a much more effective defensive weapon than darts. Okay, but no defense though. This is just play mini games with Amasawa. Anyway, you been studying? Yeah, I don't think about it. I mean, she's not wrong.
そのことは
Rote memorization is not a great way to learn things.
もうやめて
やれやれ。
行かれますか
She's not even wrong, though. She's just like, nah, I haven't been studying for exams because rote memorization is bullshit. And I'm like, you right. Literally, no. Girl, I don't want to hear you complain about me going too fast. You're the one who suggested we go to the batting center across the whole damn town. Squirrel? 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 No, no, you don't have to bark at Squirrel. Squirrel with bone. Squirrel. There's not actually, no. No, stop. There's not actually. Shush, shush, shush. I also think she just wants to hang out with her cool teacher. Which in a lot of ways is not cool, but we're gonna make it a we're not gonna be weird about it. You're right into it so we don't look suspicious. Acting natural. Do the baseball. Are you not gonna do the baseball? I don't like the sports. I mean, you can swing a bat. I don't like it. Okay, we'll look for dangerous assailants while I play baseball, I guess. Same baseball game as the last 15 Yakuza games? It's even the same damn... It's even the same, There we go. It's even the same music. Late on it. There we go. Not gonna lie, I wasn't prepared for the curveball. Or the slider. Well, that can't move. Oh no, I only hit a home run on half of the balls pitched. I am a massive failure. Girl! I guess I usually get more hits than that. Anyway, whatever. Worked up a sweat. Here is some gasoline.
No.
Do you see anyone? Seen a few somewhat suspicious people, but no one who seems to be paying us any attention. We should take a short break. What exactly would you say we've been doing up to this point? Girl, we played darts and hung out at the batting cages. And now apparently it's nighttime? I love that side quests are allowed to pass the time, but when we're done with this, it'll just be sunset again.
No.
Hey, can I ask you something? Is your grandfather the reason you started the Mystery Research Club?
Hi.
Yeah, he's the reason I grew so obsessed with mysteries in general. He's been a big influence in my life. You want to become a mystery author? I hope so. No, I have to, though.
Hi.
My dream is to complete his unfinished masterpiece. Oh, cool. You have that?
実は
Yeah, when he passed away, he was in the midst of completing the final entry of his most popular series. Got roughly halfway through the draft, but didn't write anything about the most crucial part. The dual reveal of the culprit and the method.
ですが
He didn't leave any notes behind that even hint towards what they could be, so no one knows how he meant to finish the book. That sounds hard. Yeah, I recently realized something that could be the potential answer to the mystery. Cool. I will send you a copy for that one. Let me know if you figure it out before you get to the end. Excuse me.
No.
The hell was that about? Oh, she might have just wanted to show it to somebody outside? Please keep eye contact and pretend we're just chatting.
実は
There's a man across the street who keeps looking at us. How? You've been facing away from that door for the last half hour. You haven't even looked out there. Think of it, he was at the arcade too. Bullshit.
ええ
Fellows here seems so. He wasn't acting suspicious there at first. Later, when I took off with the statue and hid from his sight, he was looking around in a panic like he lost sight of something. Do you think he's been after us this whole time? I would presume so. I'm gonna take a bit of a calculated risk. What do you want to calculate? If I stay here and distract him, would you be willing to slip out and loop back around him? That way you can catch him before he has a chance to escape.
なるほど。
Sure, I will put you at risk. Definitely see me coming from here. How can I sneak up on him without getting caught? Oh, I guess we just won't. Whoops. What game? What do you want from me? Okay, can't get closer to him or he'll see me. Can't move away or we'll lose him. Do I have... You know, this hasn't come up before. He'll never notice me here. Okay, got him. So I guess that wasn't it. I don't understand what parkour. No parkour. No parkour. Okay. Oh, it's literally what I was trying to do before. Get the fuck off the skateboard, dude. What the fuck? Oh, hey, it's a Kappa statue. I am getting upset. And the reason I'm getting upset is not just because I don't know what to do. It's because there are like 5 different solutions to this problem. And the game's not letting me use any of them. Because I'll just collect intel from a distance for now. So we can't get closer, we can't get farther away, we can't use any gadgets, and we can't use parkour to climb up top of the building. So we'll just collect intel from a distance, which sounds like we should just stand here and wait for him to do something, but that's literally not it. I think this is the curse of the Amasawa family heirloom. Yeah, that's exactly it. Are you for real?
What?
He'll never notice me like this. Who are you? Wait, you're with that girl. You look exactly the same. And you're the firebug at the pawn shop, right? Huh? Amasawa, keep away. The cat, the lucky cat. Oh, do you want this? You want it because it's evidence. Because of what's still on it. What? Yo, what? Yo, did this just become murder? What? Excellent bluff. You let him right where you wanted him.
What?
Now we have the final confirmation. What is it on this cat that could get you in so much trouble? You tried to burn down a pawn shop over this thing. What's on the cat that you need gone so badly? I don't know. What do you know about Kitan Amasawa's death? Good job, Yagami. You're just letting this happen. You were continuously allowing this to happen. This is still happening under your purview. You could stop it at any time. You are choosing not to. No, we're still here. Nothing has changed. No, hand it over, though. What? How dare you? Nice kick.
天沢
I thought you said you weren't suited for the hard-boiled work. Yeah, and I thought you said you would protect her against weird dudes who try to assault her. Suppose I was a bit rambunctious when I was little, still have what it takes to raise a bit of hell when needed. You fuckers, I'll just kill you both. Take the thing. Okay, my job now. Actually stay back. And we're done. Amasawa, I'm sorry your grandfather was killed by such a pathetic dude.
What?
He's out cold from 2 seconds of an arm lock. Tie him up just in case. That ought to do it. Probably more important to tie his feet, but, you know, what do I know? Got all gross. Oh, yeah, it had a long way to go for that.
Yagami-san,
Considering how this man reacted to the cat, I believe there's at least one secret to it that we don't know. And one that neither your family or the police knew about at the time either. If that's the case, it's not going to be easy to discover, but I can't say there's absolutely nothing to it. It's one of my grandfather's most cherished rare possessions.
Yagami-san,
Why don't we give it another thorough look over? Oh god, it's gonna be the most obvious shit.
怪しいな。これが
Okay, so just the obvious spot on the front then? There's a slight gap around the neckline. Oh, it's all just one big molded piece. Look, right here. More apparent now that it has mud in it. Must have been from when it got dropped earlier. That's odd. How I could it be there? I really like this theme, though. Oh, the face. This eyeball jiggles a little, but I can kind of push it in a little bit. Was that interesting that the eyes are actually separate parts? Is this where the meow is going to come from? Why make something so elaborate? Because the lucky cat is a weird puzzle box. We did it. We solved the problem. And it's going to make a meow sound, and then cash money is going to pop out. Jiggly eye and a gap around the neck. I wonder if they have any function.
ということは
Yeah, could it be? An eye for the truth will eventually find the way. Hold on to that keen eye and take a good look around you. What?
と
Sorry, my grandfather liked riddles. He said it with pride, but it stuck out as somewhat odd to me. He was giving me a hint to how the cat works. He gave me clues to see if I could pick up on a mystery as sort of a game.
なるほど。
What do you think he meant by it? Perhaps we are supposed to hold on to the eye and make the head go around.
と
We should hold the loose eye in place and spin the head.
つまり
You hold on to the keen eye and make the head take a good look around. Yes, it's very clever. No one thought of this. Raw. Wait. Is it going to fight? It did a meow, and it looks like it's ready to. It looks like it's in a fighting stance now. It meowed, so it's a trick statue. This is probably the god. Just it cutting back to the two of them and just. No one in my family ever knew this somehow. It has a secret compartment with your custom characters in the cutscene. This is why they don't let you just wear disguises around town normally. Looks empty. There's a smudge. No, a fingerprint. And a dark red stain all dried up. It's a blood stain. I'm fucked. So the fingerprint's yours. And this blood belongs to Kitan Amasawa. No. What do you know about this? Did you have something to do with his death? Oh yeah, that man's granddaughter. I think his granddaughter would be the one who caught me 7 whole years later. Guess there's no getting away with this now. I'm just tired. You know what? I will do the jail now. All right. Let's hear it. Finally, the entire Amasawa family can get closure. But only one of them gets to hear it. Why do you want the cat? You want to get the statue back so you can clean out the compartment. Yeah, I didn't know there was I didn't know for sure there was a fingerprint in it. You did all this just to be cautious? Yeah, I was wearing gloves that night, so I wasn't thinking about fingerprints, but once I got away from the scene, I saw I had a tear in my glove, and my finger was covered in blood. Do you worry that you left some kind of trace at the scene? Later, I read the police ruled his death an accident, so I knew they didn't find any prints. That secret compartment could have been a game changer. Solid chance I left a trace of being in there. All it'd take was for one person to figure out the statue's secret, and I'd be screwed. Even though it literally didn't happen in 7 years. So I tried so hard to get the cat, but it fell off the map pretty quickly. For 7 whole years, the cat's been the only thing on my mind. All of a sudden, about a month ago, I see the fucking thing on TV. The cat I see in my nightmares all the time. Oh yeah, we did hear about it getting appraised on TV. Let me tell you, I was shitting myself watching that fancy pants appraiser looking over with the little magnifying glass thing. You pop that compartment open on TV, woo! Okay. So you decided to get it back from him. Okay, what happened? Happened 7 years ago, like you know. I was up past my eyeballs and dead. I needed a lot of money and I needed it by sunrise. When I spotted the biggest mansion in the whole neighborhood, I heard some kooky famous author lived there. So you snuck into the house that night. The place was huge and all the lights were off. Figured I wasn't getting caught. But the dog, though. I gave him food. Okay, our dog is dumb.
Nah.
When looking for his study as fast as I could, I assumed all the real goods would be either stashed away or on display in there. Late enough, I figured everyone would be asleep. When I found the study and peeked inside, I saw the old man just barely lit up with a candle. Fiddled around with the cat's head, opened the thing up, and took something out. What was it? Couldn't believe it. Inside that cat, it was a bar of gold. What? When he was grinning at it, I knew it was real. Had to be worth millions. I jumped at him without even thinking. We tussled for a bit, so I grabbed the cat. And I whacked him in the head with it. Well, how? And then you took the gold and ran off. Thought I was gonna be made for life, damn it. In the end, the goddamn loan shark just swiped it from me and pretended it never happened. So how'd you get out? The study was locked. Depends on the size of the bar, but considering the size of that compartment, it couldn't have been that big. But when they say millions, they probably mean of yen, which would be tens of thousands of dollars, which is plausible. What about the locked room, though? I panicked after accidentally offing the guy. This went from a simple robbery to a potential homicide fast. Made myself focus, and I came up with an idea. I'd use the cat's arm gimmick to make the whole thing look like an accident.
Huh?
You'll see, should happen anytime now. Jesus. That would take a finger off. Glad you were holding it in the right spot. Real smart, that old man. It's built so it closes back up automatically. With surprising force. Yeah, that's what I used. Oh, you rigged it up to the window. Yep. Sounds like the apple didn't fall far from the tree. Hey. I don't think that you should be complimenting the girl whose grandfather you killed, but... Explain. What I imagine happened was he stacked up some books by the window and put the statue on top with its arm lowered. So I assume he arranged the books rather unstably so it would collapse. By placing the cat in the right spot, its paw would shoot upwards and engage the window lock, effectively sealing the room. Must have slipped out the window after quickly arranging the scene, then waited. Hoping to see the gimmick play out as he had planned before you could be caught. The time arrived, the paw shot up, whacking the window lock closed, with enough force to knock over both the cat and the stack of books. Or one book. This is the window right in front of the spot where my grandfather laid. The scene must have ended up looking like my grandfather had fallen and hit his head on the statue. That gold bar must have been my grandfather's secret savings. Explains why he never told any of us about how the cat worked. And it explains why he tried to scare me away from the room if I ever heard it meow. Can't blame your family for never finding out. I doubt anyone would have checked for secret treasure before getting rid of what they thought was a regular creepy statue. The curse of the lucky cat statue was just some dude trying to kill the people who had it. Finally, I know the truth. Just like a mystery writer would hope, I would have been really screwed if you were this smart as a kid. Stop smiling! Why are you... You don't get... Like... This man is a murderer! And he's just looking up at her like, ah, you little scamp, you sure got me. What a smart cookie. So does that mean you're the one causing all the trouble? Probably, yeah. First I tried sneaking into their place to get it back, but the guy just woke up on me. Yeah, that seems to happen a lot to you. When I told him to give me back the cat, he thought I was a ghost and straight up passed out. He did say he started suffering a mysterious illness after that night, a high fever to be specific. Oh, that's no mystery. I just gave him my cold. That explains that part. You're not just responsible for getting the guy sick, you tried to burn their house down. Well, since the intimidation failed, you thought you could just resort to torching the evidence, civilians be damned. Are you the one who tried to run over Shimada too? And the one who caused the accident outside the cafe? Wow, you're very smart to have assumed all of these seemingly random accidents were in fact caused by me, the person causing all the accidents. I figured if the owner died, his family would get just as creeped out as the last one and get rid of the thing. Wow, you're trash. I can't help but notice that your hands are tied and you're sitting right next to a river. What about Shimada's grades dropping? That probably just has to do with all of the stress and tragedy surrounding his family. Huh, what about what? Doesn't have anything to do with that one. Fear makes mountains and molehills. Because they were so convinced misfortune would befall them, even the most harmless things were perceived as part of the curse. I would guess a kilo bar is probably more likely, since it's a fairly small compartment. Still can't believe that statue had a secret compartment the whole time. And a gold bar. Well, at least I can finally chalk a non-supernatural cause up to the meowing I heard. Yeah, good point. If you think about it, the curse attached to the statue is just another layer of security for my grandfather. Not only does it have a secret compartment with a gimmick to opening it, but it even has an ominous story surrounding it designed to drive people away. This amused my grandfather enough to make this one of his cherished possessions. Anyway, I'm glad we solved your grandfather's murder. Yeah, me too. It feels real good, I guess. It's all thanks to you. I don't know, you're pretty sharp on this one. Really? I did it? You figured out the trick to opening the cat. And you solved the locked room murder right after learning who did it. Yeah, that's true, I did do that. I feel like your grandfather was hoping you'd solve the statue's mystery all along. Think about it. Why else would he ask you a riddle about the statue while holding it like he wanted to keep it a secret from everyone else? Even with what was in it? If I'd solved the mystery, I'd find the gold. Maybe he wanted to give it to you. Awarded to full-grown detective Kyoko Amasawa. Cool, I like this. I like this version of the story. When I don't fall victim to lies and push past the fear, I can find a glimpse of the truth. Yeah, it sounds like my grandfather. Well, the gold is gone, but the real gold was the detective you became along the way. I'm sure he's proud of you wherever he is. Are you proud of us? Are you proud of us? Me and my friend? It's Monachan! I don't think that it is. I don't think he's done that. I don't think he's done that outfit before. There was a lot of... Ah, we're back. All right, that took a lot longer than I expected. It's late.